Chef Marco Nicola here. So excited about this recipe. This is tri-tip. I grew up in Southern California eating tri-tip sandwiches everywhere. It is my go-to grill recipe all summer long. I have these 3 beautiful tri-tips. I've done a little bit of cleaning on them ahead of time. I'm gonna show you just a little bit of what you're looking for. Some people love their tri-tip really cleaned where there's no fat left. I like somewhere in between. So this one I've left a little bit of fat. When you go to the butcher shop to pick up your tri-tip, this is gonna be the fat cap on top. So you're just gonna remove it by running a sharp knife and just kind of picking off the top pieces. And again, you don't wanna remove all of it. You do want a little bit of fat. It develops flavor. It gives you a little bit of protection from the flame when you're cooking, but we're just looking for something like this. So you have beautiful fat marbling through here on the back side, and on the front side, just bits and pieces of fat throughout. All right, so now that I have it all cleaned, I love simple. The best ingredient in this recipe is the fire itself. So again, I'm using an apple wood. I love fruit woods, and we're gonna let that really be the star of the entire recipe. So we're just gonna do a little salt and pepper. I love AM, I'm biased, it's my brand, but salt and pepper is great as well in this recipe. So we're just gonna do a little bit of the AM salt on both sides. And if you've seen any of my videos, you know I always under season pre-grill because you can always season after. All right guys, we got these salt and peppered. We're ready to go to the grill. We got our grill going, I would say 350 degrees. We're gonna just drop these right on. We're gonna drop the lid, lock it into place. We're gonna raise it up, add some whole, nice, beautiful chunks of apple wood, just for some more smoke. Lower it just a little bit, smoke it for 20 minutes. All right guys, 20 minutes is up. We're gonna drop it and sear them. All right, ready for a turn. All right guys, ready to pull it off. Now, one of the most important parts of cooking any beef is letting it rest. So we're gonna let it rest for about 15 minutes. All right, now that we've given it time to rest, we're gonna pull it onto the board. And as you can see, there's lines in this tri-tip, so you're gonna wanna cut against those lines. So I'm gonna grab a platter. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna finish it with a little bit of locally grown microgreens, but you could also finish it with that barbecue sauce that we made. But we're just gonna slice it just like this. I like bigger chunks. And with this, I love the medium rare that we got here. So we're just gonna kind of platter it up there, big chunks. I'm gonna serve this with a nice salad. If you were gonna do sandwiches, you could cut it a little bit thinner if you'd like. Do a little bit more of the salt. And then a nice locally grown microgreen just for a green pop. Tri-tip on the birch barrel.